What's going on, world? Jamaal Hines here, and you're listening to The Gist, WJHC, JHines Radio. Well, we're back for another one. No calls for cancellation, so we will continue with the ignorance until you get offended or Mitt Romney wins and repeals the First Amendment, whichever one comes first. We've got brand new music and brand new comedy for you, so hang in tight, Googleverse, you generation of tweetering. It's Friday, October 12th, 2012, on The Gist, WJHC, JHines Radio. JHines Radio.
Hey, what's going on? This your boy Coco The Puff Man, and you listening to The Gist, WJHC, JHines Radio. Summer place, no AC, the heat is on, can't hardly breathe, my body sweating, my fat melt, gotta kick this heat, black belt, ain't got a fan, ain't got a cooler, the heat so big, you can measure with a ruler, then the thought hit me like a shock wave, today is Slurpee Day, raspberry, strawberry, and cherry coke. Cold red Mountain Dew sliding down your throat. No charge for your flavor if you're dead broke. Cause it's Slurpee Day. Run and tell your folks. 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 Tell your folks. Run and tell your folks. Run and tell your folks. Cause it's Slurpee Day. I'ma tell you folks. I'm out the door, 100 degrees, my car ain't starting, now I'm up the street, on foot, I'm trotting clothes, sweating so much, look like I peed my clothes, 9/11, the Slurpee Day, 7-Eleven, wait, what did I say, I'm delirious, I ain't eat today, cause I'm saving all my energy for Slurpee Day. Raspberry, strawberry, and cherry coke. Cold red Mountain Dew sliding down your throat. No charge for the flavor if you're dead broke. Cause it's Slurpee Day. Run and tell your folks. 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 Tell your folks. Run and tell your folks. Run and tell your folks. Cause it's Slurpee Day. Run and tell your folks.
That was another joint off Coco the Puff Man's brand new album, Grape Soda and the Things That Burp, now in select stores. With the 2012 presidential election less than 1 month away, the candidates squared off in their first debate last week. After what seemed like an uneven match against Mike Tyson and that kid who used to steal your lunch money, it was shockingly concluded that Mitt Romney defeated the president, despite controversial remarks stating that he would get rid of the public access network PBS. We have a special guest in the studio today who, along with his friends, will be directly affected by this. Kermit, it is an honor having you here today.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me on. That's right, Kermit the Frog here. I've got a lot of stuff on my mind I would like to let go.
Well, that's great, Kermit. Why don't you tell us how you felt when you heard the news that Mitt Romney might be cutting PBS?
It kind of pissed me off. I quickly wanted to pick up the phone and called down to my old neighborhood. I'm real good friends with Big Bird. Me and him have smoked a couple J's a couple times. You know, we've gotten, high, but I do have a card, so don't be scared, and I am of age to be smoking the doobies. But that's another subject.
Right. So tell me, Kermit, how did Piggy take the news?
How did Piggy take the news? Wow. You ever had the spicy pork rinds and one went down the wrong way? Wow. That's how she took it. Pork skins and Faygo combination are just not good. That's what it was like. She was just livid. I'm like, whoa, Piggy, you need to calm down because it's starting to smell like bacon in here. But she didn't take it well. She was very, very, very upset. And she kept screaming, I'm not going back to dancing again. I was like, hey, honey, you need to relax now. And of course, I got smacked and flew across the room because she obviously weighs more than I do, and she's very, very aggressive. So you could understand the tension in the house that day. Is that funny to you, huh?
No.
Getting backhanded by Piggy, you don't know what it's like, okay? You don't know. That's why you're laughing. You don't know Miss Piggy. She knows about all the snacks, bootleg snacks, all that stuff.
Okay.
We're not going to go there either.
Right. All right. We'll be back with Kermit the Frog after this short break. Keep it locked.
JHines Radio. Has working in the fields got you down? Do you feel like you just don't have the energy to perform back-breaking free labor for the white man like you used to? Well, the solution is here! Slaverios! Slaverios is the brand new cereal made just for slaves. It has the protein in it to fuel your muscles, electrolytes to keep you hydrated while working in that hot sun, and fiber to keep you feeling full and satisfied. Try Slaverios today, because Massa said so.
Hi, I'm Toby Quintin. Before Slaverios, I used to run all the time. Massa even chops off my foot because I was running. But now, thanks to Slaverios, I have the energy and the protein to work in the fields all day. I give my other foot for a bowl of Slaverios.
Start your day with Slaverios, and you'll be able to slave the day away.
Slaverios, because Massa said so. Okay, now, am I done finally? Can you unchain me from the postmaster? Because I just want to go home. No, I'm not complaining about you, Master. I'm just saying I'm tired. You know, I don't feel the socio-economic indications of what I'm saying is necessarily how do I know these words. No, Master, I'm not. Read? I don't know how to read. Now, how come I need the paper to do the script? What I'm doing is I'm using my voodoo African magic to read your mind. And that's how I know what the words to say. What are words? What is it? I'm sorry, Master. Can I not get whipped? I'm going to get whipped. This is reality.
And we're back. If you're just joining us, we're here with Kermit the Frog, getting his reactions on the shocking statements that were said in last Wednesday's presidential debate. So, Kermit, tell me, what would you do if Sesame Street got canceled?
If Sesame Street got canceled, wow, I mean, I really hate to see what happens to the guys. I mean, I can get work, you know. I can kill the Geico lizard, take his job, you know. Call Geico. No one really likes that guy anyways. I mean, I'll probably sell more insurance because I'm a well-known amphibian. Mr. Snuffleupagus, he might go back to doing what he was doing. His eyes aren't like that because he's happy, you know. He might be happy in a different kind of way. Of course, Oscar the Grouch already lives in a trash can, so I really don't see where else he could go. Maybe the dump. Cookie Monster, I really don't know. I did speak to him though after all that was said and done, and yeah, you're gonna have to give me a minute on that. This is very, very emotional. Very, very emotional. I visited the street a couple times and
Okay, Kermit.
it's very emotional for me. Excuse me.
Why don't we take a break? We're going to take a break. We'll be back with Kermit the Frog after this short break. Keep it locked.
JHines Radio.
It's time for a news break with our man at the desk, Archie Grumble. What's happening out there, Archie?
What up? Archie Grumble here, and this is what's happening in the news. Joseph Jackson, father of late pop icon Michael Jackson, announced that he will be starting a school catering to out-of-control teenagers. Joe Jackson's Leadership Academy, as it will be called, will mold young minds to become model citizens, as well as teach their parents to do the same. When asked what qualified him to start such a venture, he replied, "Out of all my kids, only one turned out to be a weirdo, which in today's standards are pretty good odds." That's what's happening in the news. Now back to Jamaal on the GIST, WJHC, JHines Radio.
And we're back. If you're just joining us, we're here with Kermit the Frog. We had to take a little break. Kermit kind of lost his senses there. Kermit, are you feeling a little bit better?
Sorry for that.
It's okay.
A little emotion me because, people always come up to me and is like, hey, Kermit, could you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? And I'm like, yeah. I used to hang out there with my boys. But again, I've had conversations with all the characters and cast on there. A little emotional.
Mm-hmm. Well, Kermit, let me stop you right there. My producer's telling me that we have a call. Caller, you're on with Kermit the Frog.
Elmo wants to kill Mitt Romney.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Sound like he was drinking alcohol.
Doesn't sound like he's taking that news very well.
Take a Xanax and go to sleep.
Yeah, that's deeper than a Xanax, I'll tell you that
Elmo
much.
He's Mr. Hyper.
Kermit, let me ask you one final question.
Yeah.
Who are you voting for?
Yeah, Barack Obama all the way.
Thank you, Kermit. Time for a new segment in our show called Top 10, where I list the top 10 things about a topic of my choosing. Now, I know everybody is doing this, but it's time for me to get a piece of this pie. Today's topic, the top 10 ways to get fired from your job. Ready? Let's go. Number 10, quit. Number 9, kidnap your boss's set of prize golf clubs and put them on eBay for $1. Number 8, plant a smoke bomb in your boss's office, yell fire, and watch the festivities begin. Number 7, smack your boss across the face with a copy of your resignation letter. Number 6, send a mass email to your coworkers attached with a picture of your boss's head on a donkey. Number 5, host a secret roast in your boss's honor. Number 4, create a PowerPoint presentation describing your utter disdain for your job. Number 3, create a Venn diagram explaining your boss's ties to Nazi Germany. Number 2, circulate this top 10 list around the office. And the number 1 way to get fired from your job, elect Mitt Romney. I want to thank my special guest, Kermit the Frog, for stopping by today.
I just wanted to say thank you for having me on today.
You're welcome, Kermit. And make sure you get out and vote November 6th. It doesn't matter who you vote for, but just make sure you don't vote for the other guy by mistake. And make sure you tune in October 26th for our special Halloween show, where I will list the top 10 costumes no woman over 40 should wear. All this and more on The Gist, WJHC, JHines Radio.